Hello and what is up, everyone? How's it going? Toby Todd here again. Turning down the music, but yeah. So, oh, you can't see my game. Why does this always happen? Game capture. See, this happens. I don't know why. Start a new stream, change games. All of a sudden, how it's supposed to actively capture the game, it just doesn't. But I'm back. Over the weekend, been playing some World of Warcraft. I know it's a little bit of a change from what it has been. Because I've been playing. What is it? I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately. But back to my roots. I found a guild on the weekends that raids. Perfect time for me, and I'm gonna get it while the getting's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start back up my music here. What the freak? There we go. Bam. Turn it back up for you guys, and get to the levelings. Hi everybody. I need to go out that entrance there, huh? So you might notice that I'm slightly over leveled for the content that I'm going to be doing, but this add-on, it kind of changed quests together. So me running through, Welling Caverns a bunch of times over the weekend kind of skewed it. So I'm not going to be getting as much experience from these quests, but I have to do them in order to move on to the better quests. Because one of the biggest things in WoW, at least classic WoW, is that the quests chained together. So you do the quest in this area, and they would bring you to the intro quest for the next area. So you have these super long quest chains that are going to take me from the Barrens to Stonetown Mountains all the way to Desolace. And then back. Bam. Oh, I'm going into that godforsaken mine to get that cat emerald. So last time I did this, I was a shaman, and I was like 17, level 17. And I was just getting destroyed. Mainly because, it really sucks at that level. You can't pull multiple things, especially since you're a shaman. Hugbert. Hubert logged off, whoever that is. Let me see if any of my buddies are online that I can chat with. Discord. Bam. Oh no, don't, no. There we go. Oh, I'm pulling that prowler. Here. I need to have some sounds on. Enable sound, no music. Why do I not hear it? Systems. Enable sound. Let's go ahead and change that and then change it back to system default. Huh. System Turn it up, maybe? Nope. System, sound, system default. System default, okay. We'll just change it to my oh, it's just super quiet compared to everything else. Gotcha. All right. Let's go ahead and get that pretzel rock going. But we're gonna turn it down. And then when that's turned down, I go back here. You still totally can't, you still totally can't hear the sound. But that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. At least not yet. Oh, like I was doing. Is anyone on raid announcements? What's that? Raid battlegrounds. Yeah, no. Oops, no. Noon of more friends or oon. I'm not in this guild anymore, so we're gonna go ahead and leave this server. Bam. Alright. Looking for Welling Caverns. Need one more. A tank. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back in there. Maybe if it was Shadowfang Keep. On that note. Shadowfang. Looking for one more. Nope. What is this? Nope. Next. Why is there? I thought I made it where it was only instrumental only. There we go. Next. There we go. I don't need anyone else talking over my game. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Just over here whacking a fool. Open mod view up. There's the manual. But I have the manual. Oh, I need 5 pages. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. 5 pages actually makes the manual. Turn that down for you guys so you guys don't hear it so loud. They added a lot of new music to Pretzel, and I'm highly impressed. 2. I guess this is a good place to farm wool cloth, I guess. Oh, and there's some higher level guys in here that are going to give me some XP. And it's going to be doubled because I'm rested. Invite. I guess I am going to be doing a Welling Caverns. Oh boy, got myself the Cat's Eye Emerald. That's a first, man. Last time I was in here for almost an hour and nothing. Oh, how's it going, everyone in my chat? Only a couple of you, but I hope you are liking the invite incoming. Bam, silver vein done. Ooh, there's a copper vein in here too. Because I love that copper. Oh! It's Artris and are you trying to say it's Raycor or Rexcor or Rexcor? Is it omelette du fromage? Hey, just a quick question for you two. How did sorry. The R is silent. So it's Axcore? X-Core? Somebody was wondering, how did your shirts come to you? Was it UPS, USPS? Well, I was pretty sure it was UPS that delivered mine, but I'm not quite sure. It was USPS? Sorry. So, the person who ordered my first shirt, it was slightly before you guys. They still haven't gotten it. and they were just asking questions, and I'm not exactly sure. Your Raycor. Done all the rest of the rest. It's just I don't understand why. Yeah, I think she's a much smaller size, but I'm not quite sure, truthfully. But I don't know why she hasn't gotten it. Because you got yours, what, last week sometime, right? And if I look back at my dashboard... Oh... Okay. I thought you both had yours. I am sorry. I just wish that I had more information. That's sad. I was really hoping everyone would get their stuff at the same time. But I guess that kind of makes sense, seeing how, you know, stuff is still shorthanded and stuff is shutting back down again. Because, you know, you open up everything before we had anything contained, and there's gonna be an uptick. You're gonna feel like it's Christmas when it arrives. Hopefully it will be. Hopefully it will be before Christmas. What? We're guessing mid-Halloween. No, I'm not. I don't want it to be that late. Oh, I'm getting packed up by a Blade Strider. What the heck? Wait a second. Is the music turning down my game volume? 1 second. No. Huh. I could have sworn that I just heard a big oof. So I have the game turned all the way up and I have the music turned all the way down. Yet I hear... You wanna know what? Can I open up? Why is it like that? Why is it? Why is it not? I'm confused. All right. So it's like you can't see the screen, but it's like turning down the game volume, and I don't know why. One second, I gotta go into my sound settings. Under communications, maybe? Communications. No, do nothing. Do apply. Oh, there we go. So since I'm using my... Yeah. So I guess it counts Streamlabs for some reason as a, like, communication device. But now that means I have to turn this down. Turn off the ambient noises. I don't need the crickets. That it's also the first time that it did that to me. But to be fair, this is also the first time that I've streamed WoW since I reset my computer. So do you guys know why I'm ooh, I need to change up my recording. Where is that? Audio? Output? Recording. Oh, I have to change my sound settings for that to work. So, if you guys never played WoW Classic, you know that you can't really move into a new area without finishing the quest from your old area because there's a lot of chain quests that move over. And it's sad because now I'm doing quests in an area that the mobs aren't really giving me any experience. And I just have to deal with it. Also in WoW Classic, if you didn't know, shamans are purple or pink, like paladins. It wasn't until Burning Crusade that they changed shamans' class color to blue. Are we fourth? Question mark. Okay. Yeah, so like, one second. I didn't want to sneeze on camera. So it's set up to be like, you do the quest in one zone, like this will lead, there's basically a large, thank you. There's a large quest chain that goes from Barrens to Stone Talon to Desolace. And if you miss any of the quests, then you're doomed to not having the story quest done, which is the majority of the EXP. Oh, I'm special. I needed to kill the guy at in the back of the mine. Oh. That's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. Nothing's on fire. I swear. Everything's on fire. So I need to change up my settings so that, because I'm also recording. I'm also recording so I can post the stuff onto YouTube. That's the best way to expand your community, is go to a platform that is very easy to find content. And YouTube is the easiest way to find content. Ta-da! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hearth. It's gonna take me to Camp Viejo. And then I'm going to... I guess I'm gonna fly to Ratchet real quick. You. Grab you. Sell the crap. Oh boy. And everything freaked out when that happened. I also forgot to train first aid when I was in Orgrimmar last. Whoopsies. So, do you think that I would get more viewers if I just started to talk like Mickey Mouse all the time? Like, oh boy, I can talk like this all night. I can say, Mulgris, get to the center. Whatever you do, do not go into the wilt pit. More dots. More dots. More dots. Okay, stop dots. I'm on Grobulus. So, one of my old buddies, Hoops, I don't know if you know him or not. He was like, when I was raiding with Oath, I was also raiding with my alts with him. And I don't want to say anything, but we were getting farther in the raids with his raid than in Oath's raid. But of course I was always the odd man out because, you know, I was raiding with their guild cross server. But I'm on this server and he's in a guild called Industrial Peons, and they raid on every reset. Well, not like every reset per se, because in Classic, raid resets are weird. Like, stuff resets on Tuesdays and Thursdays for some reason. Don't know why, don't really care why, but it does. So I am going to be raiding with him on the weekends because that's when they raid, is on the weekends. They just blow through everything in one day, and I'm going to be streaming that to you guys. I don't think I'm gonna reach max level before the 28th next week, because that's when the gates of Honcourage, well, that's not actually when they open. They might actually open on that day, depending on the server, but shamans are nasty, man. Enhance, whoo. And if you got a priest going with you, nice. I just wish that I had a priest leveling with me, but everyone that I know is on a completely different schedule than me. Completely different schedule. Like, if I could find a person that would be on at this time every night to play with, I would most definitely just play a metric shite ton. Metric, you know, so like 2,000 pounds ish ton. Because secretly I'm in love with this game, like deeply, on a nostalgic level and an addiction level too. But the biggest thing about when you're playing together with another person in Classic, you don't have to stop. Instead of having to be on a class that doesn't have to stop, like a what are classes that don't have to stop? Paladins don't have to stop. Hunters don't have to stop. Everything else you have to stop. But if you have multiple classes, man, you don't have to stop. Like, technically the fastest way to level would be a priest and a warrior. A priest to keep the warrior alive, and then the warrior to just destroy everything. Because in Classic, warrior is the broken class. It is the strongest out of everything. And it's not just the strongest by a little bit. It's the strongest by far. It's the best tank in the game. It's also the best DPS in the game. And it's even stronger on the Horde. Because on the Horde it's viable to go two-hander, right? Because you have shamans. Orca Troll Shaman? That's I think it's more of your personal preference. Because Shaman at max level, if you are PvPing, it doesn't matter. If you're DPSing, technically Orc, because Orc has your Blood Fury. Once every 2 minutes for 15 seconds, you get 25% extra melee attack power. And yeah, it's only base melee attack power, but it's attack power. So let's see, at max level you're looking at like 80 attack power or something like that. No, you're looking at like 300. But it's an extra 25%, so it's like almost 400 for 15 seconds every 2 minutes, or 25 seconds every 2 minutes, 15 seconds every 2 minutes, whatever. It also reduces your healing. And what trolls have going for them is like bow specialization, not useful for a shaman at all. They have the increased dodge, which is nice for PvP, not really PvE. And then they have the regeneration passive. It allows you to keep 10% of your out of combat regeneration while in combat, but only your health regeneration. So you're talking about your HP 5, which is not going to show you here, but the HP 5 that you get from Spirit, you get to maintain 10% of it while you're in combat, which allows you to survive longer if you have enough Spirit. And there are some abusive spirit, well, there used to be abusive spirit like specs and gear sets, but since you're not playing classic as though it was the patch that it came out, you're playing classic as though it's 1.8, which was the last patch. All the class tuning is tuned to Naxxramas. All the battlegrounds are tuned as though they were at the Naxxramas patch, and it caused a lot of everyone's there. It caused a lot of disdain in the community because everyone has their own like nostalgia like patch. Percent T. I didn't lose you guys, did I? Probably not. I just rambled on for like 5 minutes. I'm a rambling fool. But oh, that why Archer's just logged on. Fair quest. Already on that quest. Too far. Fair quest. Share quest. Share quest. It's fine. My character is Mug Zuggins. I'm level 23. Of course you made Archeress. Of course you did. What else would you make? Can I share it now with you guys? Already completed the quest. Already has. All right, we're all good. Yeah, it's easy to remember. So you might want to, there's an add-on called Guidelime. It's this guy right here. So you download Guidelime and then you download a leveling guide, and it will show you all the leveling stuff. Also, in later game, there's also guides that are like just pure farming guides. Like there's a guide for mages to run ZF by themselves. But that's a thing that you can do with a mage. If you didn't know. FYI, Earthshock is yeah, don't let me lose my rage. Yeah, but you have to pay for Zygor, don't you? How is Zygor, by the way? I've never actually looked into Zygor. What I really like is Azeroth Autopilot. It's my personal favorite, but it's not in Classic. And also, I don't know if I'm gonna use it for Shadowlands. I'm super stoked for Shadowlands. Super stoked. Like, I really want to be in the beta just so I could do the Tower of the Damned over and over and over and over. Gortask? Gorgas? Gortok? Yeah. Like, everything of BFA sounds good on paper. Like, your armor is gonna be like set bonuses from tier gear. You're gonna have, you know, equipables that change how your class performs. It just sounds good on paper. But it combined with the fact that we had no idea that it was going to be an old god expansion up until literally the last patch. We thought that this was going to be an expansion of the Alliance versus the Horde. And it was going to have some sort of epic climax. And it just failed to do that. Like, it was just literally another, I guess, Orc Hitler? No, not that bad. Yeah. That's what it turned into, is let's play The Sims Azeroth edition. Don't mess with our bear. Yeah. Like I said, it sounded really good on paper. The execution was just terrible, though. And then it also had so much to live up to. Legion was just so good. Like so good. Like, it was like the best expansion. It was like the best one that came out. Like, the last time that we heard anything about the Burning Legion was back in basically the Burning Crusade. And that was the story of Illidan. It wasn't actually the Burning Crusade. It was totally just the story of Illidan. Don't get me wrong, it was a good story. It was a very good story. Come on, Sunder! And Sunder! And Sunder! Why can't I Sunder? Which way first? Also, Cropulus, if you didn't know, is RP PvP. It just allows you to have an extra level. You see stuff that you wouldn't normally see on that you normally wouldn't see on normal servers. They sure do. And not so much as like, no, there's like deep RP events that happen that you'll. Yeah, I've already seen some traditional Oracle names like Girthy Totem. What? It's not his fault that his totems are the whitest. He was born that way. Come on. My guy's name is Mugzuggins. Mugzuggins. But, you know, we got some pretty good names in here. No, that's not a good name. The Waka? Grave Lily? Rami? But this is... Lahi? Lehi? Lshehee? Lehi. Whatever. Oh boy. Anyone else mine? Question mark. Verily. I don't even know if that's how you spell that. I know it's an old word. It's like an old English word. What are you doing? Level 1 Orc Shaman. Remember, if you're going to go enhancement, you want to be using a staff until level 20. Also, you don't need weapon skills. Because at level 20, you get two-handed weapon specialization, which just unlocks two-handed maces for you. Which is then all that you need. Also think you get two-handed axes, but it's the two-handed maces that you really want. Truthfully, you just want the Eye of Sulphurus or whatever it's called. Ragnaros' weapon. That is what you truly want. Because having that go off with Fleary or whatever it's called. Ooh. You can have that thing go off proc twice in one melee swing. Like, oh boy. Hibernated. It's just so good. Oh boy. How dare you dodge me, you piece of cahoots? Here, I'll heal you. I'll heal you. And I'll heal you. Who say warriors can't be healers? How dare you? Bam. The armor is veteran-y. So are you guys gonna be playing a lot? Also, what time are you guys gonna be playing in general? 'Cause normally I don't actually see you guys up that late. I don't know what your schedule is. Do you have a schedule? Are you one of the furloughians or whatever you want to call them? Those who have no ability to work for reasons other than them just being there. I only really stay up on the weekends. I should have been. I'm keeping you up? How dare I? Well, sadly, I work swing shifts, so I don't have a choice. I don't work until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, I dare. I dare. I dare so much. But I live in California, so this is still technically early for you. Isn't it like 1 o'clock in the morning there? Or is it earlier there? You're an hour behind. Okay. 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 Yeah, it's 11:48 here. It's almost midnight. In which case, I only have another hour and a half before my stream's over. Then I gotta go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, otherwise. Not only is it mountain time, it's mountain's daylight's time. Yeah, I go out and I look and the mountains are that way. There's always mountains that way. It's a little weird when I don't see mountains that way. Noise. Ah. Come on. Come on. Pass. Pass. Pass on the loot. Pass on it. You need to pass. But I love the mountains. Have you ever been to mountains? I love mountains. Ah. Woot! Alright, got it. Got it, boys! Also, the ocean terrifies me. It's just like an empty nothing when you go in there. I am a swim at the water kind of person. I'm a big guy, but like I can swim. I can swim for hours. I love swimming. Oh no! What are you doing? Oh, you're getting the serpent bloom. Oh. All right. Well, thanks for coming to the stream. You can do it. Just make sure you tell everyone about it. Here. Also, I'm on YouTube at Todd Winya, my name. And then also Facebook, of course, at Toby Todd Gaming. Also, when you when you both get your shirt, make sure to post a picture. LOS to here. Oh. I'm sorry. It should have been there already. I wish there was a way that I might end up just eventually just doing a bulk order, and then you order them from me, because then I can guarantee a faster turnaround. Oh, I think it's a high quality shirt. Yeah, it is a good quality. Also, it washes pretty well. Like, it didn't shrink or anything like that. The only bad thing that I do have to say about it is that I have to get 3X shirts. Like, this is a 2X, right? I would be swimming in a 3X shirt. I have to get 3X shirts because most places don't have tall shirts, right? But I got a 3X for that shirt and it's still short. That's the only problem that I have with it. Except I definitely wouldn't have bought in a 4X. Like, I'm already swimming in a 3X. No, I was supposed to leave combat. No. I don't think you will. Because the difference between small and medium is nothing compared to the difference between large and extra large. Oh, Cameron responded probably. No? What is the notification? I'm confused. Am I in a chat somewhere? I don't understand where the... Well, I hope you're not swimming. I hope it fits perfectly. 100% perfectly. Unless you're the type of person that likes clothes that are like too big for you. Then I hope it fits too big for you. If you're one of those people. Now for the part that retail leaves out. Not there. I used to have like this 7X sweater that I loved because I'm a big guy, but it's a sweater that would go down to like my knees. And I just loved it because it was so comfortable. It was not very practical though. Nah, man. I love just taking my... I have like fuzzy blankets. I like just taking those and like burritoing myself. Today I am a burrito. Later today I am also still a burrito. They call me Burrito Sabi. Do 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 do. My favorite burrito is a smothered burrito. Preferably from Chili or no, Chubby's. Ooh, there's something that you don't have. Well, you're also in. You're also in. You're also in. Yeah. It's a Colorado thing. But you're also in California. You already have good Mexican food. Like normally. But Chubby's is just so good. There. It's just so good. If you ever come to Colorado, you need to try it. It's just really good. Because there's only like 3 locations. You got the one off of Mississippi and Sable. You have the one on 32nd and Lipan. And then there's the one in Littleton or Thornton, the one in Thornton that no one ever talks about. So what happened is that it was a small chain that was ran by one family, and then the parents died and gave one of their stores to each of their kids. But 2 of their kids messed up the stores. Like the stores started to fail. But the 3rd kid that knew what he was doing and didn't really change anything, like when I was going to college, the one on 32nd and Lipan, which was the original one, they started substituting shredded carrots for the cheese that you put on top of the burrito. What kind of nonsense is that? I know. I know. But the smart kid, the one that got the Aurora location. Yeah, it's blasphemy. But luckily, the 3rd kid bought out all of the locations that weren't doing so hot. It's so if you want your nose to melt off, you get the hot. If you're there for just flavor, you get the mild. But if you like the best of both worlds, you get half hot, half mild. And oh, great. Now I want Chubby's. Thanks. And then there's also Santiago's. Yeah, Yeah. Well, that's Mexican food. You have either Chubby's for like regular Mexican food, or you go to Santiago's for breakfast burritos. And then if you want pizza, there's this place called Double D Pizza. And they use sourdough. It is really good. It's also super unhealthy. Because when you bake sourdough, well, sourdough is like a super like fluffy and dense dough anyways. So you go and you bake it into this giant like thick ball of just deliciousness. Yeah. What else is a Colorado thing? Oh, sushi katsu. No, it's just a regular pizza that like turns into a deep dish. Because when you bake sourdough like that, it bubbles up. There used to be this other pizza place. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called, but you'd get your serving a pizza with honey for the crust. Like, they made this crust that was like super dense and delicious. Yeah. Imagine a pizza that the crust was like the flavor and consistency of a sopapilla. And then they would serve it with honey. It worked really well. And then there was, what's another? Sushi Katsu. So, it it's not the best of the best of sushi, but it's still really good sushi. But for $26.99, it's all you can eat sushi. Blasphemy! Oh, I hit the mic. I'm sorry. Well, do you like ramen? There's a anyone. I definitely can't type today. Well, the same people opened up a ramen shop called Ramen Katsu. That's down the street a little ways. And you know, it's ramen that, you know, the broth is made over 18 hours. And they have tonkatsu and it's just so good. Ooh, also there's L&L Hawaiian barbecue. Oh, and they also at the ramen place, they completely understand their audience. So, at the ramen place, there is there's like anime stuff on the wall. A lot of Naruto stuff. Seeing how you know Naruto's in ramen. And One Piece stuff on the walls and stuff like that. But they also serve onigiri. Do you know what onigiri is? Onigiri is basically stuffed rice balls. Have you ever seen like those triangle rice balls that are... Oh yeah. And they have so many. They have like 18 different flavors. They have like salmon, beef teriyaki, chicken teriyaki. They have Spam ones because apparently Spam is super like coveted, and they have like red bean ones. Oh god. And there's this place right next to it called Snow. Oh, Spam Masubi? They serve that in L&L Hawaiian Barbecue. They serve Masubi at L&L Hawaiian Barbecue. It's where I get my chicken katsu from. It's so delicious. But yeah. What is it called? Korean waffle fish. What is it called? No. Let's go to Snow's website. SNOWL. We have a takoyaki shop. Called Snow. Do you know what takoyaki is? Yeah. So they have takoyaki that's either a red bean. No. No. That's not takoyaki. Takoyaki are it's a Korean waffle that looks like a fish, and they stuff it with stuff. Usually, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about those octopus balls, which they serve at Sushi Katsu, but we won't talk about that. Yeah, so they have some that are filled with red bean paste. They have some that are filled with chocolate, but the best one that they have is filled with sweet potato cream cheese. It's savory and sweet all at the same time. It's so good. And this place specializes in it, and like they also will serve it like next to mocha ice cream that has like fruity pebbles on top of it. I'm sorry. Come visit Colorado. Have a vacation here. Just don't stay here. Everything's already too expensive. No, 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 no. I'll get my gun skill up. There's lots of stuff to do here. Lots of stuff to do here. Well, not currently. There's not really much to do here. But food. We have really good food. There's like there's also super expensive food. Like the best steak I've ever had in my entire life was a 5-ounce ribeye. It was cooked to perfection. And like, it was only 5 ounces. It was a tiny steak. So after the steak was done, they basically creme brulee the steak as well. They took like the marinade that has raw sugar in it and they put it on top of it, and they took a torch and they blew on top of it, which made like a crystal crush on the top of it, and it was served with like perfect wine for it. I'm so glad that it was the whole thing was being spotted by one of my friends' boss for her birthday, because that plate with the steak and the 3 wines and the potato appetizer was like $140. There's places like that here. Also, I've had truffle. They're delicious. Oh no, no, not Mr. Moneybags. I have been very fortunate. I'm lucky that like my sister worked for a dentistry that owned a restaurant that, so we have something called the Denver Performing Arts Center. One side we have the place that does the plays and the orchestra plays. Right across the street from it is a 5-star restaurant that is owned by my other sister's ex-boss, who is the head of a private dentistry. I don't know. You know what food is really cheap? And, oh, yeah, so when I had truffle, it was at his restaurant. We ate in the kitchen. We had professional chefs making food from the kitchen, bringing it straight to us before they opened. And it was delicious. But no. Cheap, good food? Indian food. It's also a comfort food from me and my sisters. It was interesting. Going to eat at a 5-star restaurant knowing that there's holes in your clothes. Then don't eat the curry. It's literally that simple. Indian people can't handle some curries. I understand how you feel. My body doesn't do onions. And when I say my body doesn't do onions, I mean like I have a physical reaction hours later from eating onions. Oh, it went instantly bad? Like up yuck or the flavor? The only thing that's made me instantly projectile is Wendy's chili. Guess what? I can't eat Wendy's chili. Yeah. Yeah. Wendy's chili is a big no-no for me. It's also why I can't do like it's like Indian food. Yeah, you just haven't had the right stuff. Like, get you some saffron rice, some chicken pakora or potato pakora, and do you like spinach? And do you like cheese? Oh, you prefer uncooked spinach? Okay. Yeah, just some like potato pakora and some naan, some saffron rice. Well, so sag is you have the spinach that is that's cooked with cheese curds in it. It's cooked with Floth Zombie. I don't know who you are, but thanks. Flo the Zombie. Flo the Zombie. Flo the Zombie. Is this Flobert? Moan? Moanin? Moan? Moan? How's it going, Flo? Down we go. Of course he's getting it. Oh, that person's getting it. But it has cheese curds in it. It's called paneer. Thanks for the follows, Miss whomever this floor is. Yeah, some people like it, some people don't. It's the no wipes part. I'll play WoW soon. Is this Flobert? Is that who that is? Is that who you are? Hello, the zombie. I'm addicted to WoW. That was the first boss. Yeah, it's in my blood, man. And I really want to raid, except because of my terrible schedule, I never get to raid. But buddies of mine are in a guild in Classic that raids on the weekend. And I love it. No, the zombie. How about? Well, so I'm also a computer guy. And my computer is pretty overkill for WoW Classic. Like, I could be playing Call of Duty and I'm streaming just fine at 1080, and you can't even tell that I'm streaming from this computer. Everything's done on this computer. So I have my main computer here, and I have my laptop over there, which I use for my monitoring, making sure that my stream doesn't drop or anything like that. And I guess I'm like in-house tech support for my family. Because of my, yeah. I actually did a cooking show for my sister with all my streaming equipment. She had to do it for the school that she works at. It was interesting. Well, we got to have her profession, the chef for her school, because she works at a private school. She runs the cafeteria in a private school. She's like a lunch lady, but for rich kids. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Shoot her! Shoot her! No, no, no. Damn it! Damn it, Bobby. I hope I'm not keeping you up too late. Well, good. Mrs. Miss Night Owl. No! We don't. I'm definitely a night owl. Always have been. It's funny because even when I was crap. The nighttime is the most quiet. Oh yeah. I don't know what it was, but I've always been a night owl. But you can add me if you. Raw. I love quiet time. It's funny. I don't talk to people. Yeah, here I am trying to gain an audience. I feel that. That's also why I had started streaming. Just wanted to hang out with the online friends that I had. Because you're a terrible person in real, terribly at social. Midness can talk. Me had no talk. Yeah, understand. So what I'm doing is I'm turning it into a job. Because Job Todd is different than there's 3 different Todds. You have Todd, which is what I'm normally like. You have Work Todd, and then to top it all off, you have Drunk Todd. Drunk Todd is a sight to be seen. I don't drink very often. Also, it gets rid of this thing that I have where Um, I think too much, I guess you'd call it. Basically what I'm trying to say is that it gets rid of my inhibitions. Oh, yep, taking that. Um, so I am a very, very, very special person when I'm intoxicated. I am linguistically savvy. And all around just ridiculous. Not what I do is ridiculous, but rats. It's I don't doubt myself at all, I guess is the best way to put it. And a very confident me is very oh, let's see. Have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother? By chance? Do you know Have You Met Ted? Well, it works. We'll just say that. No. Can I add friend Bal.net? Send request. Add friend Bal.net. Bam. Let's see. There's this fight that I got in at a club downtown. And by a fight that I got in, I mean I guess I technically participated in the fight, but I didn't hit anyone or anything. Guy hit me in my face and I said that you punch like a bitch. That was pretty funny. What else? There was a Halloween party that I was completely sloshed, and I ran off and bar hopped with somebody else's girlfriend. That was fun. Wasn't the best thing to do, but it was fun. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Didn't do anything. I had a great night. Oh, I don't know if it ended very well for her. Probably some sort of argument or something. I don't know. Maybe they got too drunk to even remember it. It takes a lot of alcohol for me, and I've never been blackout drunk. I've gotten alcohol poisoning before. Not enough alcohol to make me blackout drunk. Yep. And it's sad because that means it's a proportional value of how much I have to drink and how much I have to pay. So, you know, amount of money slowly goes up with intoxication. Actually goes up a lot faster than intoxication. I dropped $95 once on hard liquor at a bar. Well, not hard liquors. There's $95 on mojitos and Long Island iced teas. Oh, there's also this anime convention that I crashed. Not so much crash as a bad way, though. I was told later that it was one of the most popular anime lands ever because of my antics. Basically, what would happen is there would be a panel going on, and I would go to the panel, and then I would take over the panel, and then I would make the panel better. And they just let it happen. I did it for like 12 hours straight. And it went surprisingly well. Oh, and then there was this girl dressed up as Danny Phantom that I got her number, and then I promptly lost her number. It was an accident. It was an accident. It was an accident. I tell you. Graphics. Advanced? Stop with that. No! It was in my pocket. And then later wasn't in my pocket. Oh no. I would not throw away something to someone who was like definitely out of my league. Especially then. I used to be like just hardy har. Yeah, I feel bad for her and me. She was nice. I don't know what her real name was. It's funny because she actually went to every panel that I crashed. So that anime convention wasn't like BlizzCon or anything like that. It went on from registration till closing ceremony. No, I lost her number. And I haven't seen her at the conventions that I've been to since then. Friday. .tv/Toby. Yeah, I'm spamming my yeah, cosplayers love Instagram. And I love cosplayers on Instagram. Well, I love Jessica Nigri on Instagram. Like, I'm pretty sure that I could meet like a movie star and be fine. But if I ever met Jessica Nigri, I think I would be dumbstruck. Like I would be the fan like yeah. Hi. My name's Todd. Hi. That would be me. Which would, you know, be promptly followed by a, well, okay then. Bye. And then I'd be like, no, this was the one chance. One chance. Oh boy. Do it. Wow, 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 wow. Dude, this is some great. They updated a lot on. So I use this app called Pretzel. If you click on the side of the, well, I don't know if you're watching on your computer or your phone or something. But on the side of the window, there's this little icon for Pretzel, which is what I use for, yeah, computer. It's what I use for my streaming. Ah! I'm guessing you're Remy. Remy? Remether? Yeah, the druid. So you click on it and it will tell you what I'm playing. And Pretzel, not much. I'm coming towards the end of my stream. But yeah. Ah, shiznit, you see my face? And you hear my voices. Or you seizes my voices. No, you don't seizes my voices. You hear is my voices. Oh boy, the Mickey one. I can talk like this all night. I'm not going to, but I can. Oh, get back here, you pigless son of a bitch. Now. Alright. So I'm Horde. After I have this shield from Shadowfang Keep. It has the Alliance symbol on it. Well, it's the symbol of Lordaeron. Don't know how I feel about that. Alright, back to this cave, because I never got the cover sheet for this stupid quest. So, sorry for hurting out on you guys. You need some more leathers. I'm just trying to wrap up a couple of quests before I go to sleep. Well, before I end my stream. I normally end in 1 minute, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, I work swing shifts and I'm a little sad I didn't get it. Oh, the floor guy, not the floor guy. But do you have to leave your house? Is all that you have to do is put on pants. Because you don't need much sleep to put on pants. I keep like getting one mine in and then what kind of wood? Like are you getting like bamboo flooring? Or are you getting some like polymer carbon or something of that sort? Because that polymer fake wood stuff, I know it's not like... People don't like it because it's... Is the wood already at your house? Then it's bamboo. Because before you can put in bamboo, you have to let it acclimate to the weather. Or acclimate to your air, your whatever it's called. Drop for this quest. Invite. Sorry for dropping out of nowhere. Yeah, it's good. Bamboo floor is like top of the line. Best of the best. That composite, like fake wood stuff, is also really good. Lots of people don't like it because of like it can get grimy, but it lasts forever. Like absolutely forever. Also, a floor that, you know, when you step on feels nice is always good. Especially if you're the type of person to walk around barefooted like I am. Well, not necessarily barefoot. I wear socks because reasons. Toes aren't pleasant. God, get over it. At least my toes aren't pleasant. You do you. Get rid of that page. All right. Now to head to... Oh, tile's terrible. I hate tile floor. It's what we currently have in the kitchen upstairs. At least it's the bigger tile. You know, like the 24 by 24 sheets. No. 12 by 12 sheets. But I don't like tile. I like tile for bathrooms for reasons. And then you always get the splash up tile. You know what a splash up tile is? Yeah, it never does match. Because it looks super old, except, you know, appliances, you get like new stainless steel ones, and that's just what you do. So I'm not talking like backsplash. what splash up tiles are is, so like say that you're tiling your bathroom, instead of having a border around it, you have the tile go up like 2 inches around the edges. And what it allows is your bathroom never to get flooded and mess up the walls. But if I was building the house from scratch, I would get a Japanese style bath. Because a big old tub, a shower room, because it's what you do. Well, it might not be what you do, but it's what I would do. But let me guess. The walls are either yellow or pink. Is it that old? Or is it old where the ceiling is green? Is it any of those? Yellow. So you're talking about 55, 60s area. Yellow and purple, yeah. Well, those paints didn't have lead in them back then. Those colors didn't have lead. So you could put them in your bathroom and be fine. Because if you painted your walls red, or blue, or white, you could get poisoning from taking showers. Yeah, there's buildings in Russia that are painted red that they are not allowed to do any work to because it's red 23 is the pigment that they used and it's radioactive. So they don't want to break the seal on top of the paint because it's radioactive. Yeah. All right, I got like 3 minutes left until I'm back into Crossroads. I'm gonna rest there. And then I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, it didn't kill people. Of course, they found that out later. Think about this. It's called unleaded gasoline. You know why it's called unleaded gasoline? Because it doesn't have. Yeah, it's 108. My standard bedtime is in 52 minutes. I have to kind of wind down and shower and do all that stuff. But I am. Because you just can't go straight to what the fuck? What the heck? I'm sorry. I just refreshed my viewer list and there's a viewer named Feet. Why is there's Feet? There's also Helm. Who the heck is Feet? Ah. Well, it's good having you. If you like this, go ahead and you can head over to Facebook at TobyToddGaming.com Also, you can go ahead and like my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/ToddWinya. I think I have that in my description. I'm not quite sure. I'll change it here soon. But yeah, I stream Monday through Friday, from 10:30 Mountain to 1 a.m. Mountain Time. And if everything goes well and I'm raiding, I'm going to be streaming also on Saturday and Sundays for raids. But until then, it was fun, and peace.